r/AskReddit by Redmond ETS. People who have restaurant experience, what's a dirty secret people should know? There's a good chance someone who has handled your food that day is a functional drug addict. The entire staff knows but refuses to comment on it because if you lost said functional drug addict the entire place would fall apart. Cocaine drives the industry. You take the cocaine away from the prep guy and suddenly the stoners cooking the food are up creek without a lighter. Edit. I haven't worked in a kitchen in almost 20 years. When the cost of living was lower, we could afford a bit of cocaine as a treat back then, lol. I've never met a prep cook that could afford coke. Alcohol always and weed usually, but over 10 years working kitchens in LA I've never seen it. Servers are a whole different story though. Most restaurants are lawless, godless shit shows staffed and run by alcoholics, addicts and idiots. You'll never have more fun at work or meet more awesome people though. I miss it terribly. Don't forget the ex-cons. And the active cons. If you order from pizza delivery places regularly, you will be treated different depending on how you treat the staff. A lot of systems have sections to leave notes on customers. Personally, if I knew the person was cool I would hook them up with discounts, or as much cheese and peppers and napkins as I could stuff in their bags. If they were jerks, it was always, whoops, sorry buddy, just ran out. Where I worked, we knew most of the time when the health inspector was turning up. We also tried to delay letting them into the kitchen. Also, some health inspectors don't really give a shit. As a server, we had this one guy who would come in and order the same thing multiple times a week. His bill was always $18.59. He liked to talk and he was a very big guy and not attractive I guess. None of the waiters ever wanted him cause he talked so much. I started taking his table and I always let him talk a bit. If things were busy I'd let him talk and say, hey it's busy tonight I gotta go to my other tables but I'll be back. And I would. He always tipped me a 20. When Christmas came along, he brought me a damn microwave because he remembered one time I said I didn't have one. So normally this sounds weird right? But this guy was so nice and genuine and never hit on me. He just wanted to talk to someone. I was sad when I moved and obviously we didn't have each other's contact info but I still think about him and hope another waitress has got his back. I've had so many regulars that were a little off or weird, but turned out to be the most genuine people ever. I think that restaurants or bars are a safe place for a lot of lonely people just looking for a little human interaction. The staff is fucking. They're fucking alright. Fucking each other, fucking idiots, or fucking done with this shit. Bartender here. Can confirm on all accounts. Line cook here. Can confirm on the last two. Don't come in 10 minutes to close. Everyone will hate you. I get this but in my personal opinion this is entirely the restaurant's fault. Every restaurant should have a last seating time. We close at 9. Last seating 8:30. Everyone, employees and customers alike, would be much happier. I've been on both sides of it and yes it sucks to wait for that last customer to finish but it also really sucks to be seated and feel rushed. There's a very easy solution. The amount of food that comes frozen from a plastic bag and straight into the microwave is shocking. You should not drink fountain drinks. If you knew what the hoses inside looked like and how rarely they were cleaned, you'd never touch one again. The dishwashers I worked with would eat whatever the customer didn't finish. At 90% of the places you eat at, the ice machine is full of black mold. For me it's a personal pet peeve so I make sure the ice machines are sanitized and cleaned once per week. But so many chefs don't give a fudge. Most of the staff are on drugs. Even the nice server you had at dinner tonight is probably high on something. Nicotine at the very least. Oh, and they vape in the kitchen and in the walk-in cooler. Again, I do not approve. The owner might have a coke habit. Alcohol is the worst culprit. A lot of the staff are banging each other, but who cares? People screw all the time and the best place to meet a hole is at work. It only sucks when they bring their relationship drama into the workplace. Which does happen from time to time but it shouldn't have much of an impact on your meal. Nobody is gonna mess with your food, even if you're an asshole. I'm happy to say that in 15 plus years I've never actually seen anybody spit in food or serve anything that touched the floor. It's unprofessional as fudge and a cardinal sin in my opinion. We always respect allergies. I would probably physically fight a chef who knowingly tampered with a customer's food. Or at the very least, make sure they were fired immediately. Maybe I'm lucky that I've been able to work at well-run establishments during my career. Never once have I seen a roach or a rat in any of my kitchens. The worst was maybe some fruit flies, but those are easily dealt with. Some restaurants really freaking suck, but I like to think that most of us take pride in our work and try to just serve safe, tasty food to people. Edit, meet your f-hole at work, and then meet them in the employee bathroom. Pasta is one of the highest markup items on the menu, with soft drinks being number one by a country mile. A plate of pasta that costs $15 to order probably cost $1 to make. I was told the first 2 cups of a coffee pot pays for the pot, cream, and sugar. The rest is profit. And the per glass wine price is the restaurant's cost for the bottle. That way if they open one to pour only 1 glass, they break even on it. Any kitchen I've worked at, been many years, you did not mess with people's food. You didn't joke about it, you didn't threaten to do it, it was not amusing. Not like sending out a wrong temp steak or slow working a ticket if a table sucked. That kind of thing was fine. You can mess with people. But you didn't adulter the food. No bodily fluids, no foreign substances. You send out clean food, and you don't mess with that. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.